Ready Player One is the new film by Steven Spielberg in which we explore a dystopian world where a lot of people live in poverty, yet they are all able to play a massive online game called The Oasis. The film takes place in 2045 where we follow a young man named Wade. His game character is Parsifal, a normal avatar compared to the rest of the Oasis, which is filled with tons of characters from movies, video games, comics and other forms of pop culture. There is a big challenge going on with finding a big Easter egg that gives the person who finds it control of the Oasis itself. This leads to epic car races, riddles, battles and even more. When I saw the trailer, I first thought there wouldn't be anything to it but references to films of our nostalgia. But it still attracted me enough with the idea of a big quest within the game and fighting for something bigger than you. Luckily, when I finally saw the movie with my brother and my father, it didn't disappoint. It was a blast to sit through with some really cool moments and enough story to make you care about our heroes. However, I do have some problems with the film, and one of them was the opening, which contained so much exposition that it became homework to keep up. It could have been a lot shorter, and just showing the virtual world and exploring it with our main hero would have been so much better in my opinion. Another issue with the film is that the villains are not that interesting and are a bit cliché to say the least. Their evil plan was rushed over and almost forgotten, but it just comes down to controlling the game to shove advertisements into your face. Now, to be fair, that is relevant with big companies trying to control the media with ads and products, but it did felt like it was forgotten about later in the film. The romance between our main characters was fine, but not very special. This was also a bit cliché, but it wasn't the worst thing and it still kept me caring enough. Now, what do I like about this film? Well, I'm a sucker for pop culture and there were a lot of cool figures, objects, creatures and even locations that I recognize. My favorite moment was when they visit a location within a film that was part of the quest. It was recreated so well that I admired it a lot for its attention to detail. There was also a lot of well done humor in that scene, with the reaction of our characters. I will not spoil which film it was, but it was definitely a cool moment. I also give props to the effects of the film. CGI can come off as unconvincing sometimes, but because the film takes place in a virtual world anyway, it didn't break the illusion of its effects. The climax is an epic scene that definitely pays off your expectations. The Iron Giant was very impressive to see back on the big screen, as well as the DeLorean from Back to the Future. In conclusion, this was a well done popcorn film with a lot of action and a lot of nostalgia. I give this film a score of 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my first film review and let me know what your thoughts are. And also, what kind of character would you like to be in the Oasis? I would like to be a velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Why? Because I can make dinosaur sounds, of course.